Hey everyone, Crazy Canuck coming at you again from the Ozarks with a quick update. My experiment with the beans in the pail. After I made the video, I planted two more just seeds, and the seeds actually came up and surpassed the original transplant. And now I see the transplant is making little headways here. So I'm going to prune these down, take two out, and just leave one. And all I've been doing is hand watering 2-3 times a day. It's not exactly the best operation. Should be running the nutrient solution past it, at least every hour or so. But this is just experiment, making sure the concept actually works. And then next year I can set up banks of pails with different crops in them, and I can adjust the solution and see what the reaction is to it. So that's the update on the hydroponics using the biological tea. And now that it cooled off and I got these guys away from the grass, the habaneros are doing just great. It's full of blossoms. The peppers are coming on fantastic. So now I'll take you over to check out the corn. So this is a couple corn plants I left to get seed. This is an heirloom variety, the Bantam, and it is definitely ready for harvest. Look at those seeds, just awesome. And this would actually, it's bent down. So yeah, this is done really well. I'll have lots of seed for next year. The peaches and cream, when I harvested the original ones, I just went and mass planted the entire grow bed, and it's coming along fantastic. It's just going into bloom right now, and a couple more weeks I should start putting cobs on. So that's doing really well. I guess it's got to be, well, if you count the 1 foot in the container, it's probably over 5 foot high now. It'll probably put on at least another foot. So yeah, the corn's doing great. So onward to something else. So like I said before, this is kind of what happens when you try and make a garden by tilling up grass and trying to plant a garden the same year. The grass kind of takes over. And these cucumbers are Boston pickling. And they're doing really well. I'm going to have a lot of seed. This one's still on the vine and it's yellow. I'm going to have lots of seed for next year. And that's the whole key of the process, is to have enough to eat and have enough seed. And here's some good pickers. This is another variety. I think it's Market More. I'll have to find the tag in this mess somewhere. These beans they're doing just great. They aren't the best cooking or flavor, but man, do they make beans. This is the Tiger Eye bean. And here we have what we found to be our favorite as far as flavor. It's called the Big Kahuna. And the plants, the seeds that the moles didn't get, I could tell they're going to produce like crazy. And then we got some more over here, a couple plants. And then these, I can't remember what variety these are. I'd have to dig up the marker, but they're really putting on a lot of beans. A lot of these will be seed for next year. The marigolds are doing just awesome. They don't seem to care about the grass, they just outgrow it. Here's the sunflowers are starting to bend over because they're getting so heavy. They're pretty much ready for harvest. We got some camelina that survived the grass. And now that it's cooled off a little bit, it's starting to grow. These peas are just about done, the King Tuts. Here's some more big kahuna beans. Trying to compete in the grass. So yeah, considering the conditions, it's not too bad. Now of course over here, the other half of the garden, I've been putting everything imaginable in here, grass clippings and any of the other plant material that I cut down, or if there's too much compost or waste for the black soldier flies, it goes in here. There's going to be some pretty decent soil, and then we'll be able to do a comparison between this side and that side later on, or next year. And of course, when I say next year here, it's probably February, March, not May. So everything's looking good. Everything's progressing. You know, one more thing to show you, and that'll be it for the video. Started to get a little bit of rain, and this hibiscus just took right off. Look at all those flowers. I think the trumpet vine is pretty much done for the year, I think. Still got a few blossoms on it, but not like it was before. So, yeah, another beautiful day in the Ozarks. So as usual, like if you like, subscribe if you haven't. Let's go grow some food.